Booyakasha! What's up, everybody? Welcome to another stream. Hopefully, this time the internet is behaving and is behaving well. Um, what did I want to do? I wanted to. I'm trying to set up my thing so that it's a bit better. But yeah, welcome to yet another stream. I just finished another game, finished a United game. We won. But here we are now, 20, 30 minutes, 20 minutes away from qualifying for the Mexico City Grand Prix. I hope you like the way I've set up my thing. We have a track map here, in case you're new to Formula One. This is a track map. This is what the map looks like for the race. This is the timing data, which should then reset when now the actual race starts. Or the qualifying, rather. It starts, and from what I've seen, FP1, FP2, FP3, the McLarens looked close, or looked ahead. Red Bull looked like he was, or let's call him Max Verstappen. There's no such thing as Red Bull. It's just Max Verstappen. Max Verstappen was in a league of his own yet again. But the Ferraris looked closer, especially in FP3. Usually the FP1 and FP2 merchants. But today, they looked quicker. They looked quicker in FP3. I think Lewis was second from Piastri. I think from Norris or something. One of the McLarens. And then Lewis, and then Russell, and then Leclerc. So they might have figured something out. This is the best chance for us to get a Lewis win. This is the best chance. And I really hope he wins, because that's what I'm rooting for today. I'm really hoping he's at P1 or P2. Because Lewis in a good car in P1 or P2 is undeniable. He's absolutely undeniable. But here we are. It's almost time for the race. Settle in. I know it's late. Try and just grab something, a warm beverage, maybe a cold beverage if you're that type of person. Get to chill, get to relax with me. Let's wind down the day. Let's end the day as we look forward to the race tomorrow. I think Liverpool are losing. I think Liverpool are currently losing their game. I think I left it at 2-1 at halftime. They probably are back. They probably hit them back. Oh my god, they're losing. Yeah. You'll never walk alone. Walk on, walk on. Hey, Liverpool, Liverpool, what's happening? But yeah, anyways, I am excited because we're eating good, boys. We're eating good. Liverpool. Hey. Anyways, what am I gonna do now? It's ruffled me. Anyways, I'm looking forward to Piastri, and I'm looking forward to Lewis being on pole. Likely, I would want Piastri to win. I don't want Piastri to be on pole. I'd want him to win the race. I'd want him to extend this gap. I want people to end this thing that they're saying that Max could win the championship. I'm not for that, because I don't want him to come near my goat. But sometimes, when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. But we hope that it doesn't go that way. I'm really praying that it doesn't go that way. But yeah, let me switch to my thingy. It's just about to start. I'm trying to see if I can. I think me moving it made it stretch a little bit, which is not what I want to happen. I'm trying to see it. I'm trying to figure it out. Just give me a second. I need to adjust something on my stream side for it to be good and aligned. Done. I need it to be dead center, almost dead center, so that I can have So that, like, when I'm creating clips, they're like a bit better. But yeah, I don't really need the live scene that much because I already know what the live scene is doing. But yeah, get involved, get interactive. Let's go in the chat. Let's talk about these things. Let's talk about Formula One. And yeah, it's gonna be a fun qualifying. I'm replying to Liverpool people at the same time. Let me see if I can bring a few people on here on the channel. Yeah, just remember to like, share, subscribe the vid onto the channel and the video. Trying to convince some of my friends to join, if they're awake, that is. But yeah, Liverpool are having a nightmare. I can't wait for them to lose. When they lose, I'm gonna be there. I'm literally going to be there. I promise. I'm going to be there. But yeah, let's get into this qualifying session. It's 15 minutes away. They're showing us highlights of the previous year, I believe. They're showing us Circuit of the Americas. But cold coffee. But yeah. How can I have this to be a bit smaller? But my prediction is I'm actually going to go for, this is a crazy prediction. Yeah. I'm going to go for Lewis Hamilton to be on pole, Oscar Piastri to be second, and George Russell to be third. I think that's a crazy prediction, because what are the odds that it doesn't actually work out that way? You know, what are the chances that it actually goes south? Like, none of that happens. But that's just the job of a prediction. I'm trying to resize my, you know how, like, there's a way I make the clips. I make them by watching the race live, like during the race. So I'm trying to position it the best way I know how, and then build from there. It's a bit it doesn't want to do what I want it to do, like the vertical scene, because all videos are based on horizontal, like 1920 by 1080 1080p. But I want to try and get my what's it called, my feed to be just a little bit bigger. If I can put my camera to be bigger, because my camera is okay to be made into like vertical. But yeah, Max Russell Piastri, I don't think Max is on it today, but we've said that about Max before. We've said how Max is always going to be. I've recorded a video, Simba. So because the internet was pissing me off, I decided to go and do like an after show, which I wanted to do live anyways, but like I decided to do it after. So I did a video. You're going to see it probably tomorrow in the morning or something. But I've got clips. I've got so many clips that I want to post. If you go on my TikTok, there are so many clips that I'm going to post. Don't worry. I've laughed at Larry today. Larry, but don't worry. Liverpool are losing. Liverpool are down 3-1, I think, and it's like 85 minutes. We're eating good, boys. We're eating good this weekend. Ay, 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 ay. We're eating so good. We're eating so, so good. All that would crown this all off. All that would crown this all off would be an Arsenal loss. If Arsenal lose tomorrow, oh my days. I actually don't mind City winning because they might beat Villa. They probably will beat Villa because Villa don't have it in them to like be a bit aggressive. But like, yeah, it's our time to shine. We will lose to Forest. That's not a. That's just probably going to be it. We are going to lose to Forest, but we do take the wins now. The chances that we're getting to actually win, we're taking them by the scruff of their neck. Because there'll come a day, I promise, where we will not be winning this much. We will be in trouble. We will actually be in danger. But yeah, we get to laugh because a lot of the time, us guys never got to laugh. Us guys were always crying. But now we get to at least feel some elements of joy. Yeah, just move this up here. I think this is the best solution. Fantastic. Lock these in place. Yeah, I think now I'm set. I'm set to do the qualifying for F1. There's a guy called Karun Chandok. He's explaining everything you need to know about Formula One. They brought in some lady over here. She's called Danica. Talks a whole lot of rubbish, but we love Danica. So, no, it's not Danica. This one. I'm gaslighting her. It's not even gaslighting. Is it even gaslighting? It's not gaslighting. I'm just talking rubbish. It's not Danica. I think. Is my microphone where it should be? I think it is. We have 9 minutes to go. I can actually show you how I've made my. So if we were to like if we had like things to do, if it was like a morning or a mid-afternoon race, I'd show you this segment of my stream. Let me show you. Whoa, it's like it's basically another like a pre-race scene. Like if we wanted to, let me show you. If I would want to show you a YouTube video, I could easily show you the YouTube video because I would come here and what is this? Is this? It's not that. It's this. So I could come here and show you a YouTube video, for example, like this. We can do this. Let me show you. I can copy this, and then I can paste it here. It's like a lesson. And then you should be able to see my YouTube now. You can see what's on my YouTube. And then I can play a video like this. And you should be able to see the video that I play. Oh, it's loud. I don't know if you can see it. Is it showing? Oh, it's not. Oh my god, it's not showing. So, what am I trying to do here? It's not showing. It's just showing you what I don't want it to show. I can try and see. Let's see. Let's figure this out. Let's figure it out together. I can change it. I can change the orientation. I think if I do this, it should come up to where I want it to be. Where's the link? This. I can show you this. It's like a... You guys are seeing the ad, but there's no ad on my side. Ah, you just have to wait because there's no ad on my side. But like, yeah. There's no ad on my side, but like, yeah, it's basically like screen mirroring, basically. But like, can I skip it? I can't. Why can't I skip the thing? Oh my days. And so it's basically like, if I was to show you a display capture, so it's like, this is like a tutorial. Let me show you a tutorial. If you put a display capture and then you pick this, it shows you everything that you need to see. And then you can crop it like so. I'm doing this with one hand, by the way. Let me put my hand on my head so that you see how easy it is. I can't show you F1 live because if I show you F1 live, they'll ban my stream. They'll take down my stream because F1 live is copyrighted. Yeah. So I can show you a display capture. Watch this. How long is the video? It's 4 minutes. It's going to be perfect for the time for us to start the... Let's crop it. Kidogo. Can do something crazy today. Hapo. You can't hear the sound of the thing, right? I could have easily added
Max Verstappen
had set the pace in Friday practice. It's not copyrighted, this one.
Lap of the weekend in FP2, despite frequently struggling for grip. So with qualifying looming, final practices.
Yeah, so Lando to Hamilton, 3/10. That's a big gap, bana. 3/10 ni mingi sana. 3/10 is too much. Yeah, no, it's at 10:30. Yeah, it's at 23 hours. Yeah, it is. Let's go back to the thing. Watch how seamless this is. Boom. Hey, and then watch the timing thing. It's already reset. I think it's always ahead because with the timing data, there's not really much for you to worry about or anything like that. But here we are. Here's Mr. Hamilton. Natuonesha Lulu. It's exactly midnight now. It's burning the midnight oil. Sometimes I forget that I'm actually streaming. Then Nazubatu. I'm just doing my own things. Andrea Kimi Antonelli is 7th with 89 points. Oh my god. Uchovu imeanza kuingia. Had such a long day. Hiyo kitu by the way ni noma. Hii kitu ni ngori.
No tight, on the floor ni rumba tight. Go fully live recording, ni swalata.
Alida ni rumba, ni mswakata plus nakata. Hata kitakampata, patapotea. Kwa tu ufala by the way. Let me show you, acha nikushow sounds nye nilikuwa leo ni na nini. Leo nilikuwa na kutafuta. Kama ningejua hiyo game niko on, ningestream hiyo game.
Sema kimeumana.
Ilikuwa nimekusaka mbaya sana Larry. Ilikuwa nimekusaka ajab. You are in my radar. I was man marking you, but uliponea. Uliachana nayo. Lakini naona fantasy kama huko mbaya. Lakini ule jamaa ule Ray bana. Wa. Yule Ray amerokota zile mapoints pale bro. Ay. Kumbe kitu imekukiplay kwa nini yangu. He's gotten so many points. Like, I even tried to think about it and I'm just like, Even for me, like, cars are on track. But even for me, like, I was thinking, especially for fantasy, like, okay, for us, for our league, is because there's money. I think that's the only reason why, for me, I'm still following. I'm following through. But if there was no money, bana, I wouldn't worry about it. Lance Stroll is on track. He's 13th. It's a long, fast sector, by the way. It takes you 27 seconds to get to the first sector. You know, if you think about 27 seconds in F1, these cars are stupidly fast. Like, if it takes you 27 seconds to get maybe to the end of maybe, what? 5 kilometers? Not 5 kilometers, what am I saying? Maybe 2-3 kilometers. It's absolutely insane. Go-karting. I probably will be there in November. Either mid-November or late November. Or early December. Probably late November. I have some engagements that I need to take care of in late November. November used to be such a great month for me. Nowadays it's just horrible. I know probably the what's it called? The 179 from Alonso. Not bad. Sometimes it's just like, I don't know. I feel like Larry maybe wewe unaweza tuambia. When you're as a guy, like, what do you get? Oh, there's a conversation. Let's have a conversation. Let me put it in the chat. I can't multitask. Can't talk and type at the same time. There's a question in the chat. As a guy, if you're a man watching this, of course, what is the male equivalent of you being treated by your woman? Like, you know how men sometimes tend to do their women's nails, like you pay for their nails to be done or stuff like that. What is the male equivalent of that? Like, what is generally the male equivalent of you getting treated by your woman? 10 points, 10 marks. Norris has blitzed the first sector. Hey. Piastri, close seconds. Let's see Norris's second sector. Smashes it. Hey. Lando. Lando Norris. Who hurt you, man? I'm waiting to see Max's lap. That's all I care about. Smashes it by 6/10, man. 117.1 for Norris. Waiting to see if Hamilton has anything up his sleeve. Piastri is fighting that McLaren. It's a 117.8. That's 7/10 down on his teammate. That's insane. Hamilton. So 117.8 as well. Horrible. 117.81. He basically does the same time as Piastri. Let's see what Mr. Lando Norris has in store for us. Mr. Leclerc, rather. A lot of minute corrections on the Ferrari. 117.2. That's a close lap time to what Norris has done. Hadjar with a 117.5. That's good from Hadjar. That's actually really good from Hadjar. Probably maybe Lewis is on a used set of tires. Lawson goes third. This thing is probably so far behind. But that's the purpose of this stream. Let's see what happened to Lewis. He just dances onto the curb, which then takes him out of the corner, misses the apex completely. He just gets onto the curb. Oh man, crazy. Same thing happens to Gabby. Down the straight, locks both his front tires, gets onto the curb, throws him out of shape for the next two corners. Gabriel Bortoleto. That's probably lap time deleted because he's gone over both white lines. Here comes Mr. Verstappen. No, not too fast. 5/10. I mean, he's fast. He's probably getting quicker as the time goes on. He's chasing Gasly's time. He's probably going to be okay. I probably need to center myself. I'm sat too far. Too far to the right. Tell me, Larry, what project car do you have? Or what project car are you doing? I'm doing a Suzuki. I have a Suzuki project car that I'm doing. It's not really a project car, to be honest. It's just a car that just needs a bit of parts. Verstappen goes a second, 117.3. But I hear you. Like having someone to put in, like, you see, like those things that she knows that you do. Like you're a car guy, so you do fuel and stuff like that. Or maybe buys you spare parts or something like that. It's a 1998 Honda Civic. Trying to make it to be a sleeper. Ooh. Russell goes second. I think he's gonna get his lap time deleted. Imagine if Lewis is knocked out in Q1. That's gonna be horrible. Behrman, what a lap. What a lap, Oliver Behrman. Damn. Oversteer Verstappen, 13 1/1000ths of a second. You lose via oversteer. I'm doing a Suzuki Jimny 2005. It's a manual, 4-wheel drive, 1300 cc. What else do you need to know about it? Yeah, but that's probably just it. There's not much to know about it. It's a really nice car. Has horrible wheel alignment. I tried to drive it the other day. I was where I live. There's like I live next to the road, so there's like a tarmac road. So it comes down like this. So it's like a corner. It's almost as like an F1 track. There's one hairpin like this one, like the last second to last corner for this track, and then there's a straight. So I tried to drive it, and then I let go of the steering wheel. There was something horribly wrong with it. It just wobbled. I was there shifting down from fifth gear. I was just trying to just get the revs down, get the get the momentum down, basically, to be able to understand because it was vibrating. The steering wheel it was like it wants to move to one side, which was crazy for me. I'd never experienced that in a car before. Even the cars that like I usually drive, they don't have such things. But I learned that it's a generic problem with the Suzuki Jimny, but also kingpin bearings. Kingpin bearings, Zaki, they're just a bit wobbly. They're just a bit whack. But that's the purpose of a project car. It's just for you to be able to do it. Small inklings. Small things. Small changes here and there. Yeah, but for the state that it was in, I'm really proud of it. Like, I'm proud of the body, proud of the engine, proud of the gearbox. Although I need a gear slider for fifth and reverse. So reverse wasn't really, it was jumping. When you'd put the car into reverse, it would jump. It would make that kang sound. But then I shifted it round. And then so I can't, when I go into gear 5, there's like you can feel that the gear is not fully engaged. So I rarely try to get into fifth gear, which you rarely use anyways, because what are you doing with fifth gear? It's not a racing car. You have other cars for that function. This is just a car that you can cruise, just cruise into fourth gear, back into third gear, such things. Plus, it's a car that I'd want to have just so that my children can learn how to drive a manual car. I wouldn't want them to learn how to drive automatic. Not that there's anything wrong with automatic, but it's just my preference. I prefer manual cars to automatic cars. I feel like if I didn't have a manual car, I'd probably not be a good driver, which I think I am. So Tsunoda is in the bottom 5 again. Yeah, manual cars all the way, man. Manual cars all the way. Sometimes I think about the amount of times that I've been in like a in like a manual car, and I've felt the downshifts, like especially when you're like in matatus and stuff like that, especially long distance matatus that are being driven in manual. You just have a better appreciation for the driver, because he has to stay awake, he has to be engaged, he has to downshift, he has to upshift, he has to do better on the road, as opposed to someone who's just in an automatic. It's just gas and brake, gas and brake, gas and brake. Even the steering input in an automatic car is almost automated. Like nowadays, even with the hybrids, you have like the the steering assist, lane assist. There's so many assists in the car. Not that it's a bad thing, but I would think the essence of driving is to be in control of the car, and to be in full control of the car. Verstappen is just on a lap pushing. If you go in full control of a car, I feel like there's a better understanding of what the car is doing. Even the sounds. Like when you're driving a manual car, you can hear the different sounds that are coming from the car. And then you're like, that's not what I expected from the car. Not really me. I'm in my mom's car. Vroom, vroom. Yuki Tsunoda. I think he just changed his team name to Max Verstappen. But Red Bull. Today Verstappen is not on it. I don't know if you're seeing Larry, but Verstappen is not on it. There is no chance of pole today. Okay, Maybe I might have like just jinxed it, but I don't think Verstappen is going to be on pole today. Mr. Maximus. I don't think Max is going to be on pole. Let me see if... yeah, Sonoda is going to stay. He's going to stay in what's it called? Racing Bulls. There's no chance he goes to Red Bull. No chance. I think they said they were going to make a decision after... I think it's after this race or the next one. I'm not too sure. I'm trying to see if there's also other data here so that I can just change it. Hamilton is 11th. 117.2. We are in the 116s now. Yeah. Ocon goes third. Lakini unajua Liverpool mambo yake imechamka. Hey, at least people who have Salah have gotten points, but Liverpool have lost. I don't even care. As long as they lose, Hamilton is on a lap now. Final sector, Lewis fighting the car all the way. Goes second. Wow. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm telling you. This is the biggest chance for Hamilton to be on pole. That lap from Isaac Hadjar is insane. Is Albon going to knock out Antonelli? Surely he doesn't. He's down at 10th. Last sector, what's going to happen? Surely he doesn't knock out Antonelli. Surely he doesn't knock out Antonelli. Surely. Final corner. Pushes the car. It looks so slow. It's like a tractor. He doesn't knock out Antonelli. Ay. He doesn't knock out Kimi Andrea Antonelli. Pure kabisa. The Liverpool downfall has started. I agree with you. I agree with you because Franco Colapinto, wow. Just driving off the circuit at free wheel. Flavio Viatore is not happy with Franco. I think there's a chance that they get rid of Colapinto for Yuki. So they're going to have like Yuki go to, what's it called? To Alpine. If he doesn't have a seat. If he does have a seat, I think he's just going to go back to the Racing Bulls. And they're going to promote Hadjar. But you guys need to make sure that you have a car that a second driver can drive. Because I feel like a lot of the times for Red Bull Racing especially, that first car is built for Max Verstappen. So if you build a car for someone, how do you expect the other person to be able to drive the same car? Because it's built around Max. It's built around his driving style. I think either Liam Lawson or Perez said it. One of the two people said it. They're talking about this car is built around Max and it's built for Max. So Antonelli's a lucky boy. But if he continues that way, he's going to be out in Q2. Oh my God. Wait. If Liverpool have lost, that means we are ahead of them. Right? We should be ahead of them. Everyone has Liverpool lose 4th league match in a row. There's a girl that I know that's a Liverpool fan. Are we to be there? We're actually 4th. That's crazy. Manchester United is actually 4th. Yeesh. That's insane. Liverpool have played 9 and they are now behind us. A point behind us, but still. Doesn't really matter. I think Arsenal are the only team that have a perfect record, and City. Arsenal play tomorrow. They play Palace. It's a tough game, that one. I think it's going to be a draw. Q1 has concluded, so we're waiting for Q2. That's why we're having a small intermission break. City play Villa tomorrow. That's also a tough game. Spurs play Everton. Not really a tough game, but they're playing Everton away, so that's going to be a challenging game for sure. Remember to like the video, guys. It helps out the channel so much, so much. Yeah, it makes me happy when you're here and you like the video and stuff. Track dominance. Russell is 3rd, Antonelli is 15th. Where did Piastri finish in that? Finished 10th. Oscar, you're not making this life good for yourself. Just ahead of Piastri, just ahead of Verstappen. I think this is Norris's best chance of outscoring his teammate, because I think Oscar is going to outqualify Max, but let's see what the Ferraris can do. If the Ferraris can put up a lap, then we're gonna be great. It's gonna be A-okay. Liverpool, man. Maresca, we were not good enough. I'm trying to see my fantasy Premier League is loading. I should have like 10 points. Yeah, 11. Not doing too great. Cunha has 7. Voltemada has 2. Euro should have had 6, but they shanked me with that one. My defense is going to be probably the weakest point this weekend. Now I'm just hoping for the rest of the people to do crazy things. If I was a gambling man, all these matches for the last 2 days, both teams to score, you'd have eaten money. You have eaten money. Proper. I think Piastri is going to not be on pole today. Even though I rooted for him to be on pole, I don't think he's going to be on pole. I think Lewis is going to be on pole. That's a bold prediction, but I think Lewis is going to be on pole. By the time if Lewis gets on pole, I don't even know what I'd do. I'd probably crash out. It would probably be the best way to end my day, because then I would have had Manchester United win, Chelsea lose, Liverpool lose, and then Lewis pole position. Crazy. Insane work. It would be insane work. Q2 is on the way. 14 minutes in. So Q1 is 15 minutes. Q2 is 15 minutes. No, Q1 is 18 minutes, if I'm not wrong. Then Q2 is 15 and Q3 is either 10 or 12. I think it's 12. Just a straight shootout. The fact that it's daytime in Mexico. Yeah, think about how God decided to do such things. Like he created the world in such a way that there are other parts that could have different time zones. Like even in China, different time zones in the same country. In his hands, he's got the whole world. In his hands, he's got the whole world. Luis is out on a new set of tires. In his hands, he's got the whole world in his hands. I love the fact that they're just letting him do his own thing. They're just allowing Lewis to do his own thing. It's not even a matter of him following some orders or how they want to go out. He's just doing his own thing. Because he needs to learn this car as quickly as he can. Because there is no learning next year. Next year is just about driving. Next year there's no stories of, oh, I was learning the car. Oh, I was doing this. Oh, I was doing that. No chance. It's just about doing. Going out there and doing it when it counts. Go on, Isaac. Charles let him by. Let's see his middle sector. It's a long middle sector actually. It's a 57-1. It's a good lap. It's a quick lap. Into the final sector. Ooh, looks up. It rounds the final bend. Should be a 117. Yeah, 117.1. Isaac is looking strong in his racing bull, by the way. Lewis gets a toe. 2/10 quick. 2/10 quicker. He gets a toe. He gets a wonderful toe. He's got the fast. Verstappen takes it away from him. He had the first sector. He's bouncing many minute corrections in that Ferrari. It looks like the suspension is going to fail him. It's a 10th up on Haja, on Hülkenberg. Damn. Nico Hülkenberg with a crazy time. 117.0. Verstappen 2/10 quicker than Hülkenberg in the middle sector. Let's see what Lewis can do in the last sector. It's a 117.0. He's second for now. Here comes Verstappen. Rounds the final corner. It's a 116.8. They've angered him. They've angered Mr. Verstappen. He's not having any of it. Leclerc goes quickest to the 116.6. Ooh. Come on, Charles. Almost a second quicker than his teammate. Here comes Norris. Smashes the fast sector. Comes Piastri. 10th, 2/10 down on Leclerc. Something's wrong with Piastri, man. I don't know what it is, but something isn't looking right. Here comes Norris. Middle sector. Smashes the middle sector. My God. This is his to lose, actually. This is Norris's to lose. Round the final corner. What's it going to be, Lando? Oh my God. Piastri with a shocking middle sector. A 116.2. My God. My God. Piastri with a shocking middle sector. Wow. a second down on his teammate. He's even used tires. I don't even think so. Antonelli 2 seconds down. Oh my God. Russell goes 9th. 117.1. How is Antonelli 2 seconds down? Liam Lawson just misses the corner. Misses the corner completely. Little bit of oversteer. Yeah, just slides around. Doesn't really help you that much. Just leaves you beached. You feel like you have nothing you can do. Comes Carlos Sainz, who is third. 5/10 down. I was gonna say 5 seconds down. That would be crazy. If someone would qualify someone with 5 seconds. Here comes Carlito. Is he gonna box? He is. They're all going to box. Hadra is on an outlap. Nico Hülkenberg is 5th. This is the thing about Nico Hülkenberg that pisses me off. Every other time you expect Nico Hülkenberg to not do well, he does well. Bortoleto is out. He's now 5th. And he's going to stay in the top 10. Because Antonelli is going to be knocked out. Behrman's going to be knocked out. Alonso's going to be knocked out. Lawson's going to be knocked out. Probably Russell or Piastri. Something is wrong with his car. Oh, Oscar. They decided to shaft you. Oscar Team Radio. I feel like in turn 5 something weird happened with the power unit. I wonder what that could be. I wonder what that could be. They've decided just to shaft him. They shouldn't even pretend. They've just decided to shaft him and then just he's gonna do what he needs to do and he needs to do it. Antonelli is 9/10 down to Piastri, who is 10th. Antonelli is 14th. Isaac Hadja is this is Lawson. Yeah, this is Lawson. Here we go. Think he's going to be on a lap. Yeah, he is. Let's see. Pushes down the straight all the way. What's the top speed? They don't want to show us. Brakes hard into the corner. 341 is the top speed. Brakes into the corner, swings the car left, swings the car right. Goes over the curb, goes over the curb again. Takes a wide corner into the second mini straight. Down into the first sector. He's a 10th up on. He's improved on his personal best. He's a 10th down on Piastri, who is 10th. So he needs to get past 10 to get into Q3. Here we go. Swings the car left into the long corner, which is like just one corner. Into the small SS here. Goes a bit wide. Rides the curbs nicely. Into the braking point of a right-hander. Into a left-hander. Down the straight. Into the second sector. What's it going to be? He's up on Piastri by 3/1000ths of a second. Brakes into the stadium section. Braking into the final corner. Swings the car right. This is a long corner. It's probably going to be just enough. He boxes. He aborts the lap. Silly. Should have just finished the lap. But then he probably would have had to go all the way around again. Not ideal. Not ideal. They're all queuing up at the end of the straight. So he probably would have had to go around again, come back, do a prep lap. He wouldn't have had enough time. So they've just decided to box him. Oh, Piastri is on a brand new set of softs. The car ahead is Alonso, is also on softs. I think everyone is on softs. Yeah, and I know everyone's on softs. I mean a brand new set of softs. The car is in neutral. Andreas Stella, team principal McLaren. I really don't know the difference between a team principal and a CEO, because I feel like that they're just the same to me. I don't know if I want to do a stream tomorrow for the Arsenal game. It's at 5. They're both playing at 5. No, I don't think so. I think I'm gonna rest, and then I'm gonna be able to do. I'm gonna be able to do the F1 stream later. At like 10. It's at 11. It's probably the same time as now. It's gonna run late into the 1 a.m.s. So we should see. Should be a good spectation. Need to check my app. Good, it's working. Nothing. Wait to see tomorrow. Tomorrow should be or Monday. Here comes Verstappen. Down into the first sector. 7 tenths down. Not 7 tenths. 7/1000ths of a second down on Norris. Swings the car left. Just this one long straight corner. Feed is disrupted. The input on the Red Bull seems a bit better than what it looks like on the Ferrari. Here we go. Verstappen's a 10th down. 2 tenths down at least in the middle sector on Norris. Comes out of the stadium section into the final corner. What's it gonna be, Max? Are you gonna be on pole? Nay. You're only gonna be second, and you're gonna be 3 tenths down on Norris. What the hell? Hamilton with the purple middle sector. Go on, Lewis. He's in the stadium section now. You need to show us him. We don't care about the rest. Yeah, show us Lewis. Comes out of the corner. He's looking at a 1:16.2. What's it gonna be? It's a 1:16.4. It's 2 tenths down. What's Antonelli gonna do? Much better from Kimi. A 1:16.7. That's much better. Much better. Here comes Georgie Boy. What's Georgie Boy got up his sleeve? It's a 1:16.5. Not bad, George. What the signs have as up his pocket? It's a 1:16.7. No, 1:16.6. Oscar, what do you got, Oscar? Oh my God, Oscar is just slow. 8/1000ths of a second slower than Ocon. No way. Piastri, you need to do something, man. You need to get into Q3. For a chance at your championship, you need to get into Q3. Alonso is 2 tenths down on Ocon. Oscar, you need a 56.8 at least. He's only 5/1000ths of a second faster than Tsunoda. Oh my God, Oscar. He's improving, but hey, Oscar, come on, Oscar. Just barely makes it out. 7th. Oh my days, with a 16.7. Oscar, man. Hey, Oscar Piastri, you're going to kill us one day. You need to. I can't be rooting for you and then you finish out of the top 10. Isaac Hadjar just barely made it out. He's 10th. I told you, Tsunoda. Oh my God, Tsunoda is out again. Ay. He's been out qualified by Behrman. Oh my God. And Sainz in a Williams. Carlos Sainz is actually a really good driver. Like, we have to give him props. Hey, he's put that Williams 5th. He's out qualified a Ferrari, a McLaren, a Mercedes, a Haas, and a Racing Bull. Another Red Bull. Crazy. Carlos Sainz, man, you deserve your flowers. Carlos. You deserve your flowers, man. Sonoda's out again. Yuki Sonoda's out again. Max Verstappen. Good job, Oli. Good job, Oli. Now it's just to see how high can you put your Haas. Hulkenberg's out. Finally, man. He was taking the piss out of us. Nico. How is Oscar Piastri almost half a second down on his teammate? That doesn't make sense to me. That generally doesn't make sense to me. How can one car be so badly off? It's just a shootout between Hamilton, Leclerc, Russell, Verstappen, Sainz. I think those are the people who are actually in for pole today. I think they probably would love to have Sainz on pole, but it's probably going to be Norris. He's just been a class ahead of the field. Unless he does Lando Norris things and he bottles it, but majority of the time I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think he's going to bottle anything. I think he's just going to be fine. I think he just needs to put the car where the car needs to go and he's going to be on pole. If he shanks it, then... But we do know Lando Norris has a tendency to bottle things, so this is not new news. It's just Lando Norris things. The prancing horse, man. There's no more beautiful logo than the Ferrari logo, man. In racing, it just, like, anywhere it goes, you just know this is a prancing horse. Like, you don't need anyone to tell you. They'll just tell you, this is a prancing horse banner. You don't worry about this is a prancing horse. The people who just... It's my beard. Or my goatee. It's called a goatee. These guys are so weird. If you saw the Manchester United fans, players what they're doing. Ruben has a chance to do something great. I'm seeing how yeah, some people on TikTok, but they're just some people on TikTok, they're just crazy. Oh, here we go. Q3 is about to start. Can't wait for the day the community is large. Bono. Can you guys see Bono? Bono is right there. Peter Bonington, aka Bono. What does this actually usually mean? Boom, 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 boom. This is the problem with late F1 races. People are asleep. I think only the people who have, like, who are like in different time zones are the ones who are able to watch such races. But the 4 p.m. races, people are always there. But I think the Singapore one wasn't too bad, but it wasn't that late. It wasn't this late. This is next day type of late. It's now Sunday. Last two previous polls, Leclerc, Sainz, Verstappen, Bottas, Leclerc. Hamilton hasn't had a pole here in 6 years. Maybe today's the day. Maybe today is actually the day where he gets a pole. Let's just pray for him, man. Let's pray that Lewis gets his pole. He gets this pole, because he needs it, man. I need that 104. No, I think it's 105 now. I think it's on 104 already. I need it to be 105. I need him to get to a number that is unbeatable. I need him to get to like 120, which is impossible probably to get unless he has a perfect car next year. He can do like 24 out of 20 out of 24 races. But that's probably not going to happen. I think he's going to just get stuck at 110. I think the most he can go is 110. Yeah. Norris is on track. I think he's going to go for a use soft first, just to get a bunker lap in. And then he's on a new set of tires. So is Max. They're not chancing it. Everyone's going out on new tires. Piastri seems to be on old tires, is he not? Here we go, Maxi. Starts his lap. Mighty Max Verstappen. He's like, get feedback. Microphone. Pushes down the first sector. He tries to get a toe. He's a 27-1. That's a quick fast sector. It's a really quick fast sector. He's fighting the car all the way around the second long right. Let's see what Norris can do. He's a 27-1. It's not faster than Verstappen. That's the thing I was telling you. As long as Max gets into Q3, there's no denying that he could be on pole. The 27-3 for Oscar, 2/10 down. It's a 56.9 for the second sector for Max. It's a 56.4 for the. Yee. It's a 16.4 for Max Verstappen. There's someone who's gone quicker in the first sector. Lewis. It's a 16.1 for Norris. My God. How is he doing this, man? It's a 16.4 for Piastri. It's not good enough. Mr. Hamilton, what do you have in store for us? Leclerc is, oh my God. Leclerc is pushing. Leclerc 10th up on Norris in the middle sector. Here comes Lewis. It's a 16.3. I think this is the closest the Ferraris have been all year long. Charles, what do you have for us? It's a 16.1. It's a 15.9. That's an unbeatable time. That Leclerc is on pole. Antonelli is only 6th with a 16.7. This is the best chance Ferrari have to win a race. This is probably the best chance. 16.4 for Russell. Not good enough. Not good enough. What a first sector. 27.0. It's not even the quickest second and third sector. But the first sector was quick enough. A tenth and a half quicker than Norris. Oscar is 4/10, almost half a second slower than Leclerc. What the hell is going on, man? Lewis is 3/10 down on Leclerc. Lewis, this is your chance, man. We need the Lewis of old. We need the Lewis of old. We need Lewis, the Lewis that we know right now, to pull up a lap and a half. This is the best chance we have of being on pole. If there's anything I know, is that Lewis is probably going to smash this. He just needs to make no mistakes and he's going to be on pole. Because you have seen that the Ferrari can be quicker than the McLaren. Really hope he gets pole. Like I said, I don't want him to be stuck on 104 poles. I want him to get to a 115, a number that's unbeatable by any other driver. Because I think Max is the one who's closest to him, I believe, on a 64 or 63. And today he's not going to be on pole. I can guarantee you that he's not going to be on pole. Today's pole is a shootout between Leclerc, Norris, and Hamilton. The rest are nowhere near. Anyone who's under 4/10 is nowhere near. I'm just hoping. You see the way Leclerc has just pulled out that 15.9? I'm just hoping that Lewis can find something close to that. Even better than that, because I think he probably can give us a 15.8. He needs a Singapore-esque type of lap. But I think Leclerc is going to be on pole. I think this lap is unbeatable. I think the 15.9 is unbeatable. Oscar is nowhere. I think it's just Lando and him. Just him and Lando. And then we see. Max, you can never count him out. But chances are slim today. He doesn't seem to have the pace. He does have the first sector covered. I think that the Red Bull has top speed, straight line speed. But once he gets to the middle sector, it starts falling off. And you see he's out first. He's just maximizing, no pun intended, on his own time. What car is that? It's a Haas. Oh, Behrman went out on used tires first. Okay. Behrman is trying to just beat Haja, I think, and Sainz. I think those are his races. Here comes Piastri, man. Piastri, I don't want to say you've disappointed me, but like something surely has to be wrong with his car. Because it doesn't make sense. How can you be half a second slower than your teammate in the same machinery? Like, you make that make sense. How is someone half a second slower than his teammate? And it's not like a Bottas or like a Perez or Sonoda. Is it a proper racing driver? Oh, Oscar, man. Maybe he sacrificed his single lap pace for long run, but that doesn't even make sense, because to finish fast you must finish. So for him to be 5th is not bad. I mean, he could out drag someone to the start finish straight tomorrow. There could be chaos, people could take each other out, but you want to be on pole. Like, you don't want to be 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th. You want to be, okay, maybe first is not really the greatest, 2nd is not the greatest because you're on the dirty side of the track, but like, if you want to be either 1, 3 or 5, because you're not on the rubbery part of the track, you're on the clean racing line. You get better traction out of the track, and then you're just out of your way. But he's gone fast now, so here comes Piastri. This is his only final lap to see whether he comes out on to pole. 350 kilometers per hour, breaks into the first corner, swings the car right, swings the car left. It looks so stiff. I don't know if it's just me or the car just looks stiff. He's looking for 27.0. He's a 10th down. Verstappen is behind him. Let's see. Verstappen is pushing. He's 0.003 of a second down on Leclerc. I think Leclerc has this covered. I don't think anyone else can beat this lap time. He's fighting that car too much, man. These boys are gonna trip over each other, and they're gonna fumble this pole. Watch. Oli Behrman is 5th. Sector 1, Norris. Piastri. He's 5th. He's stuck in 5th. Stuck in bloody 5th, man. Max Verstappen, second. Wow. What a lap from Norris. Hamilton shocking first sector. Hamilton is 0.005 of a second faster than Leclerc in the middle sector. Norris is gonna smash this time. Wow. Just wow. Hamilton tried 0.3. Wow. Two tenths. Lando Norris is on pole. Antonelli 5th. Piastri is 7th. Easy. Russell. Piastri is 10th. Is 8th. Oh my days. George Russell is 4th. Hamilton is on a good racing line. Because if Norris and Leclerc scoreboard over the first corner, I think Lewis takes the lead. Well done. Good job, Ferrari. Finally, we have something to be proud of. I'm so knackered. I'm so tired. This is insane. Well done, Lando. Well done, Charles. Well done, Lewis. I predicted I went Lewis, Norris, and Russell, but it's not. It's Norris, Leclerc, and Lewis. So it's good. That's good. That's a good And you're on pole. Good job. What a lap. 1:15.5 is crazy, man. Wow. What a lap. What a lap. It's a crazy, crazy lap from Norris. Oscar is only 8th. He's struggling, man. Oh, no. I don't know what's happening with Oscar, man. Lewis is 3rd. Not bad. I think that's his highest qualifying position, other than the sprint pole. And the sprint win. He has a great chance to win tomorrow. I think if he gets past Leclerc, but I think they're going to do the thing they usually do. They're going to favor Leclerc. They always have. They always will. Small choices that they make. The same way they're favoring Norris. It can't be the same car. It surely is not the same car. It cannot be the same car. You can't convince me that it's the same car. Because if it's the same car, then these men should be 1 and 2. The Ferrari should be 3 and 4. How is the other car 8th? And he's not a Yuki Tsunoda. This is insane. This is madness. This is absolute madness. Not bad for Lewis. Like to see him on at least getting a picture with the pole sitter. But that 3/10 is crazy. That was a mega lap. Some part of me just hates Lando Norris. Well, it's not really hate, it's just dislike. Because he's a bit sassy. Like, anyways, just my opinion. Alright, I'm done with that. Anyways, boys and girls, thanks so much for joining the stream. I'm not gonna do this longer because I have to rest and wake up in the morning. But I just want you to know that I appreciate you. Appreciate the time that we've spent together here. I don't take it for granted. I appreciate you staying up with me and being here with me and being part and parcel of this stream. You know, it's never an easy task, but here we are. So I'll see you all tomorrow. Thanks for joining. Like, share, subscribe, comment. And I'll see you in a bit. Bye. Good night.